A lot of people say life is not fair, but have you ever noticed that the one fair thing that we all have is that God gave us the same time? So we all have the same 24 hours. And what makes the difference between someone that actually makes it and someone that lives a life that they do not want is what you do with that 24 hours, right? So He really gave us a fair amount of time for each of us to create what we need to create. And it's all about your perspective. I always refer to this verse that says that the battle is not to the swift or the strong, but time and chance happens to all men. So we all have the chance to create the life of our dreams. Some people grab that chance, some people use that time to create what they want, and some people just choose to repeat the same life. So what I want to encourage you to do today is, when you wake up, you always think about who you were in the past. You always think about almost the same thoughts every day, which is why you live the same life and you have the same struggles for years, because you're constantly living from your past. What I want to challenge you to do today is to actually be very clear, have a very vivid imagination, right? A vivid picture in your heart and your head of who you want to be, and start thinking about that person in an obsessive way. Think about that person to the point where you just find yourself doing what that person does, using your time the way that higher version of yourself uses their time. So the difference between you being able to get the results that you want today and you living the same life every day is really with how you live. Are you living from your past, or are you actually getting in touch with that higher version of you and making your decisions from that place? Right? So your brain loves what's familiar. Don't let it trick you into just repeating the same life. It's neurology. That's how your brain works. So you actually have to train it. Like okay, that's not a good example. I was about to say, like how a dog can act anyhow, but if you train it, then it knows how to like respond to you and how to treat you. Your brain is like that. It works with what it knows, what it has. If you don't train it to say, no, we don't think like this, we don't do things like this, then you will continue to think the same way. So don't just automatically listen to your brain. It is an organ that is trying its best to help you survive. And sometimes the data that your brain is using is outdated. It's not helpful. It's restraining you, and it is limiting you from living the life of your dreams. Okay, so use your heart, use your conscience, use your wisdom to make decisions. Don't use the automatic thoughts that your brain gives you every day. Those thoughts are not mature. So please, 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 guys, this is very, very important. I just wanted to share that.